One more round of applause, please. One more round of applause. All right, here we go. You ready? All right, I got two things for you. How many? Two. How many? Two. All right, thing number one, go ahead and write this down. It's my time. It's my time. In fact, would you just humor me for a second, repeat after me, say, it's my time. One more time like you mean it. Say, it's my time. There you go. That's great. It's your time. It's your time to share your story. It's the time to share your message. It's the time to go into the next evolution of who you're meant to be as a thought leader, as a communicator, as a husband, as a father, as a wife, as a friend. It is your time. You know, the thing that I've noticed about timing in the market, you know, you think about pandemic might not have been the best time to launch a speaking business. But now might be the best time in the history of all communication to do so. And I'm going to read you some statistics so you don't think this is just motivational hype that, you know, us motivational speakers say. Here's some statistics. The public speaking industry in the U.S. alone is a $2 billion industry that's expected to grow a minimum of 4% each year. Last year to this year, it grew 24%. There are more than 6,000 colleges and universities in the U.S. There are more than 3 million podcasts. There are more than 90,000 professional organizations. Think about the teaching, the training, the development that they need. There are more than 20 million registered U.S. corporations. There's more than 3,000 TEDx events per year. Watch this. The average speaker makes between $2,500 to $10,000 for a 30 to 60-minute speech. Again, that's average, and many of you in this room are exceptional. So when I say it's your time, that's what I mean. I mean, the industry is ripe. I mean, people are tired of going to ChatGPT for answers only to find out that it's regurgitated information. It might help you get started, but it's not true wisdom that can be caught from the power of being around people who actually live out the results that other people want. And when you learn to communicate more vulnerably, more openly about who you are, you can give people the power, the potency of mentorship without the proximity. Somebody should write that down. The potency of mentorship, legit. It's not just that it rhymes. Some things are taught and other things are caught, right? The things that are caught, it's your essence. It's the uniqueness in how you apply universal principles. What if you could communicate and pass that on to people so that they have the potency of mentorship without the proximity? So that's my first message to you. It's your time. My second message to you is not only is it your time, but it's also your turn. Now, turn to your neighbor and say, it's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your time is different than it being your turn, and I'll be quick because I'm definitely going to go over by a minute, but it's okay. I was supposed to open, so I was ready for that. It's all good. Here we go. I'm ready. Here's what I want you to know about it's your time. I took my daughters to Disney, right? And they had this anticipation that they made you wait until a certain time for the park to open. And we waited and we waited and waited, and finally they opened up the doors and we got to go in. And little did we know, like we had the magic pass or whatever helps you to skip the line. It was our time to be in the park, but it wasn't our turn to get on the ride. And for many of you, it's been your time for as long as you can remember. You've helped people, you've served people, you might have even published books, launched things. Can I tell you that Amber V, for the past 17 plus years, it's been her time. She's helped people launch books, she helped them build brands, she helped me launch mine, she helped you with your online businesses, that's influence. It's always been her time. But it wasn't until November when she launched the first books in business, into this year when she published her book, that it actually became her turn. Can you sense the difference, especially those who've known her for a while, that the difference of her time and her turn? When it's your turn, you need all of your resources. When it's your turn, you need all of your energy. When it's your turn, you can't carry the baggage from yesterday into your pathway of today. When it's your turn, you need your camaraderie, your support network, your homegirls, your homeboys to fight for you because it's your turn, not just your time. And I want you to know that it's your turn. My paradigm around being a communicator is I believe that the world has enough speakers. We don't need more. We need more leaders who are willing to speak. And if I could daring say, we need more vessels that are willing to be used. And that's exactly what we help people to do. We help you to turn your message into a movement and to communicate with your fullest expression. And so if you feel something in what I'm saying, just know that this is a guy who used to be suicidal. Just know that this is a guy who was in a psychiatric unit in Detroit, Michigan. Just know that this is a guy who told himself that he wasn't an emotional person because when he talked, they told him he was a black kid that talked and acted too white. And if I can overcome my insecurities, my lack of a voice, my lack of expression or ability to access emotion, surely you can too. Because not only is it your time, it is also your turn. Thank you.